Hey,
Hey, hold on. That's my thing. Hey guys, what's up? It's the 732 review crew again.
Forgot.
I'm Joe.
I'm Mike.
I'm Mikey. I genuinely forgot.
Today we will be watching The Expanse season 2, episode 12.
12.
We have this episode and one more.
Don't read it. Don't read the
So the next episode's the season finale.
Clearly did, since you read episode.
Oh wow, yeah. Hold on, stop. None of that, Mikey. So last episode definitely left off on a high note because right at the end, Holden.
I mean, I wouldn't call that a high note. I would say
Already split.
like a mystery point.
Sure. You know what? More of a mystery.
A
Yeah.
high note would be like everyone's happy and everything's going well and they're on their way.
Now,
Right now, the party's split. Some of them are chasing after a mysterious being.
Yeah.
Amos is shot. Naomi doesn't want to hang out with Holden anymore.
and we didn't get a pizza party.
No one got their pizza.
Yeah. No, they got a grenade.
We got some, grenade.
It was a wild end of the episode.
Yeah, and very curious to see how this is going to go. In terms of that, and we're wondering who the true identity of the, Project Caliban soldier is.
Do you think the Project Caliban is going to look at Dr. Prax and be like, Dad?
Oh my God, there's a chance it's that, or it could be the other boy, the boy that.
Yes.
Well, there were a lot of kids.
Yeah, but they were specifically mentioned the name of the boy, of the.
Does this mean?
Of the father Prax ran into.
Yeah, the one
that Amos wouldn't let him
they-
stand up.
Do you think the crew of the Rosinante is going to have a Project Caliban member after this episode?
No.
You're no fun.
10 for that, baby. Aside from
Serious
that,
theories only.
we saw Bobby defect.
Yeah, Bobby defected to Avasarala and
Avasarala now knows
everything.
everything.
And she's a meeting with Mao set up.
As well as we
That she's
now
going
know Sadavir is taking the entire fall. Like, he's taking everything.
Unless-
he's taking all of the blame.
unless-
right now.
Avasarala can get Mao to take the blame.
Which I doubt it.
She was straight up like, I won't speak on your behalf.
So, very interesting to see how this is going to go because we're in the second to last episode of this season. So I can only imagine it's going to get spicy from here, especially as our crew enters space. On the surface of the station because it's vacuum of space of Ganymede.
Ganymede, baby.
Chase after a creature that took out Martian Marines and UN Marines. So,
Side note
and we don't have Amos anymore.
for the few of you that watched Mikey play Starfield, when you went to the Earth system and you saw all the moons and planets, did it help you like better visualize the show since Phobos is in there, Ganymede's in there, all of like the moons that we visited?
No, I just clicked straight to destination. I just clicked straight to my destination.
The last really important thing I wanted to just remind you guys of is we saw it multiple times in the last few episodes that Holden is starting to put his morals
They're devolving.
second and destroying the proto molecule
Now
first.
Yeah.
he's starting to lose himself in the pursuit of what he has to do, using any justification necessary to get what he wants, and he's willing to kind of sacrifice human life, which he wasn't willing to do initially in the first season.
Yes.
So it's interesting because I'm pretty sure, and I know some comments probably back me up on this. When they escaped the Eros the first season, he didn't fire a single bullet, and now he's like, we'll kill anybody, any man, woman, and child that gets in my way to stop the proto-molecule, which is already out there. So is it a folly that he's doing it because he can't stop it?
Well, that's pretty much what Naomi said
Yeah.
at the end of last episode. Is like, we can't do anything about it. It's too late. So she's pretty. Seems like she kind of gave up.
Now, only one way for us to find out, and it's for us to watch this episode. So we're going to start our episode very shortly. If you've made it this far into our intro discussion, thank you for hanging out with us. Thank you very much. If you're one of our regular subscribers, I'd love to see you guys in the comments commenting. And if you're not one of our subscribers, make sure you do like, comment, and subscribe. Let us know you're out there. Say hi. Tell us your favorite parts of the first 2 seasons, any of our theories, what's going on. And
Good
We
morning,
have
good
so-
evening, and good witching hour.
We have so few theories, though.
And we're getting ready to start this episode in 3, 2, 1. And thank you.
For watching.
Sadavir shaving.
I didn't even recognize him.
Everything I did out of love.
His son.
Regular imaginary monsters. I mean, I heard you screaming in your sleep last night.
Oh, great. We get to humanize Sadavir.
Both, I guess.
Of course, his kid is in a prep school outfit.
But there's only one thing that I need to tell you. And
I love you.
It's the simplest thing, but it's the hardest thing to remember.
Damn it.
Listen to your
Say I
heart.
love you to your son.
No matter what, it'll always be the right call.
I mean, in dad speak, that is, I love you.
Yeah. She's clearly not used to.
You kind of freak me out, Dad. Come on.
Told you we're humanizing Sadavir in this episode.
Just doing a little spin.
I want every sensor we got looking for that thing.
I can give you scopes and thermals with full motion detect, but I can't give you any active radar or LADAR, not without making our presence known to the patrols upstairs.
The European tall ships first arrived in the American continent. The natives couldn't see them. The site was so completely outside of their experience. And this couldn't compute.
If that thing out there really is some sort of human proto-crap hybrid, then we're yesterday's model. Obsolete.
Yeesh.
We'll see about that.
Can't imagine being obsolete.
There it is, in the Ag Dome.
Ready PGCs, fire control.
Oh, they're gonna shoot at it?
Why kill it? It's such a base human instinct to destroy things we don't understand.
Don't talk down to me, plant guy. Throwing arrows, you'd understand plenty.
Plant guy!
What you keep referring to as a thing could have been my child.
You don't know that.
Child with a soul, Holden. Terrified and tortured, unable to comprehend what happened to her.
Can you...
Shit.
Patrol incoming.
Get us to the Ag Dome now.
No, Amos told Prax that Holden wasn't like him, and now he's kind of showing that he is kind of like him.
History's written by the winners, Christian. Isn't it? I promised fire from the gods, and I delivered smoke.
I have received back-channel communication from Monsieur
Oh, she's
Mao.
telling him.
What does he want?
He's demanded a face-to-face meeting at a location of his choosing.
We have to hear him out.
If he's in bed with the Martians,
He holds all the cards here.
he won't speak to you, Sadavir.
This may be our only chance to stay in the game. They're already making weapons. They're testing them.
You honestly believe that Mars would use this proto-molecule to destroy Earth?
Yes, I do.
He really doesn't seem to think this is going to go well for him.
No, not
He
at
also
all.
he still has that Earth must come first mentality that she taught him.
That is very true.
He's like, even if I get crucified, you better get this weapon. We need it. And have you seen any characters that look like Naomi in Starfield yet? So I see her haircut everywhere. She really is cascading.
Yeah.
You're not welcome on my ship. We don't want to ride. I want to fix your ship. Hey, big fella. How about corralling these folks for me?
What's in it for me?
Guaranteed first-class seat, maybe two.
She knows her way around the crowd.
Back it up!
You people are ship magnets.
Amos was just casually standing there, shot.
Bleeding. Like,
Went through. It's not in him still.
What the hell are you doing? That doesn't go there.
Who the hell are you?
Please put those down and step away from the panel right now.
The hell I will.
Move! Move!
I would say Amos, yank him out. Yank him, Amos.
I think the blood loss is making him a little more calm.
Yeah.
He's like, everything's all white and happy.
Are you tired? I'm sleepy.
I'm sleepy.
Parting momentarily.
They're bringing Draper with them.
It's like
Nice
it.
of you to join us.
Just making sure they didn't lose our luggage.
I like his character a lot.
When was the last time you left Earth?
None of your goddamn business.
Thought so.
When you mysteriously vanish, no one will ever find your body. You're a bargaining chip, so now I've taken you off the board.
I see I'm your property.
Let her win. Trust me.
Any shit hits the fan out here, I expect you two to get me out of it.
Oh, she's there because she's a Marine. That's exactly.
And Mao's probably not expecting a Martian Marine either.
Yeah. Although he probably knows all the information going on inside the government and whatnot
Well, he doesn't have his inside man anymore, so
that we know of.
that we know of. Fair.
He's got trillions of dollars. He could probably have another one.
A child can leave Earth without looking back, but not an old man. Jean-Pierre may be a titan of the system, but his life, his memories are anchored to that rock. That is Earth's real
Wow.
gravity.
That was a really good line.
That's
yeah.
a great line.
Weird.
What, you feel bad for him because he's a son now and he's divorced?
No, I feel bad for him because he got fucked over by Mao. And now he's the fall guy.
He shouldn't be doing what he's doing. Says I love you on the bottom. Who's that too? Oh, his ex-wife.
I guess so, yeah.
What is that?
I don't know, Mikey.
Is it
What is that?
cyanide? Is he gonna kill himself?
The fact that Alex is successfully flying through this is pretty crazy.
He's grown a lot. A lot.
I'm gonna back us up and ease us out.
No, you're not. Keep going.
All right, you want to talk about this for a second? Not really. Okay, I get why this might be kind of personal for you.
Good. So let's not overthink it.
Got it! No, please! That is not your key! Not anymore!
You ever think that maybe it's luring us in here?
What?
Or are you refusing the flight?
What's going on with Holden?
He's obsessed.
No, sir.
He just challenged Alex real hard.
Yeah, he did.
The connectors between the docks are collapsed!
Oh,
How are we
wow.
gonna find another ship?
He's stuck in there.
We're getting off.
Oh, Amos only needs one arm. Oh, the muscle.
Oh, they left him outside? That's fucked. He's just gonna fight an entire
This is
crowd.
savage. He just like backed up as door closed.
He's only got one arm and he still managed to knock that guy out.
I'm gonna need a little nap. Take the edge off.
Looks like he's about to faint.
He's getting some drugs right now.
The air refill station's been shut down. We can't fill our ship's air
Oh fuck.
tanks.
Oh yeah.
How much air do we have?
Not counting us 5, enough for about 52 people. Well, I trusted you to repair my ship. Don't ask me to trust James Holden.
At least she's still willing that she has to trust Holden.
We're not fucking leaving those people here.
She's like, I should have never let you on my fucking show.
Yeah.
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 Well, I mean, she was all high and mighty until she realizes they're all gonna die, and she's like, "We're gonna have to leave."
She's really willing to take up with just the 5 of them on board, so they didn't have to decide.
Yeah, but she won't let him do that. No way.
Oh.
How many times
What's
have
he
we
gonna
worn our
do?
masks with each other?
Great. Just had a new liver installed. Need to break it in.
Well, sir, you're in luck.
New liver installed?
Yeah, dude. Just printed a new liver.
But he just give him the drink.
Scotch.
But as for the proto-molecule, Sergeant Draper.
Is he revealing that he knows about it to him?
Changing technology, and there can't be peace if one of us has it and not the other. Chosen to work outside the limits of your government because you knew no one would see the big picture.
Oh.
You gambled everything on the project, Sadovir. And now you have debts you cannot pay. I am truly sorry one of us has to lose.
MCRN priority alert. MCRN Karakum is en route to Ganymede Station, and under no circumstances is the ship to be...
MCRN is securing a landing corridor for an inbound burner. Those scientists are packing up the lab to leave with that thing. I'm guessing that was their ride.
You lying to me, Koyos? Are you gonna open this stuff?
You know, she's right. We can't open that door again.
Even Amos is on her side. Poisoned him.
Or his liver stopped working.
It's poison.
He just realized he didn't drink any of it.
I know when he was drinking, he didn't take a big sip.
No, Pyotr.
Now he is.
It was 186 minutes ago.
At the opera.
We spent billions developing this simple enzyme to debilitate soldiers taking drugs for gravity.
Oh.
This enzyme
Oh,
is
fuck.
genetically tailored for one recipient. You give him
Wow.
a stick. Inevitably, he'll beat another monkey to death with it.
They have a drug that turns the enzymes into a heart attack?
That's crazy, honestly.
You were right. One of us has to lose.
Earth must come first.
He just fucking killed the head diplomat of the Mars delegation.
He's the prime minister, isn't he?
Is he?
They said minister.
I thought he was just a delegate.
He's a minister.
To war!
Oh, now he's realizing he killed someone.
You know, no.
Help!
Oh,
I need help!
trying to do some CPR right there. Like, it's not working!
I mean, it's gonna show up as he died of a heart attack. What are you gonna do?
Jeez. And it only works on Martians. Wow.
You served.
Second.
Oh, he was tactical, like covert ops intelligence.
Military intelligence.
My IQ just too high.
Tasted low enough to be a spy.
Luxury ship. Look at this. Wow. Penthouse suite.
Got the samurai armor.
Do you like cucumbers?
Yeah.
Cucumber sandwiches.
I was going to
And he's
ask
like, I'll
you
eat
where you
these.
got those lovely couches, but I don't want to.
She's like, these are amazing. You see her face? I guess that's what happens when you eat Martian food all your life.
She's just stocking up.
She's already down to like second or third.
Yeah, no. Me eating White Castle sliders.
I appreciate you coming.
Just get to the fucking point.
I love her.
That was the best scene in this episode.
Fucking point.
Stop with the pleasantries. What do you want? Let me see. MC Anchor. It just disappeared?
It's gone. You mean it veered off or went?
It just poofed.
When? Dead. I mean, there's still a heat signature where it used to be, but it's all scattered.
It blew up?
I think someone blew it up.
Ooh. And that's the Karakam blowing up?
Yeah.
Or is this just finally the last cascade?
What was that?
That was
Okay.
it, yeah.
Out of orbit. Something big.
What is going on? Oh, he's gonna get mobbed and killed. That guard deserves it. Save him.
That guard does deserve it.
Save him.
You'll partner with my companies in funding and research. Mars and Earth will maintain peace.
He's really holding the cards here.
We prefer to call mutually assured destruction. It's that simple.
Thought. But when parents fight, the child has a crisis of loyalty.
You've got that backwards, madame. Earth and Mars are the children.
Is there an urgent type beam from Secretary Ironright?
Put it up.
He had this whole practice, like,
Yeah.
and now it's interrupted.
Time is short and I'll be brief. And I gave
Oh,
the
he
order.
fired on.
Oh, shit.
Oh.
The same order to end your life where you breathe at the same coordinates I'm sending this message.
Oh no.
I can assure you, I'm the only friend you have left, and do not test my resolve on this.
What's happening?
You taught me, you drilled it into my head, that Earth must
I was
come
right.
first. And now you've thrown me to the wolves for fulfilling my sacred oath. And that is the real betrayal here. So, Jules, you will clean up the mess you made for me. You will return to Earth alone.
He's trying to.
You will await my instructions.
Wow.
And you will get the fuck back to work.
Wow.
He's going, yeah, he's going for glory.
Well, he's got, what else? He's going to jail and probably being hanged for treason. What else is there to do?
What is? I mean, she's protecting Avasarala. You see that?
Is Avasarala a prisoner now?
No, they're leaving. Wow. Thought he was trying to do a fucking power move right there. See how it pays off.
I mean, what are you doing? We need to be strapped in now.
I'm gonna try talking to those people.
I can't let you do that.
And I know you can't understand why that should matter. That's not my problem.
Damn.
Damn.
Let go!
Amos is gonna do any. Oh, she.
Did she just trank him?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
It's like, yo, what the fuck, dude?
All right, I'll take a nap. It's fine.
He's not gonna be happy when he wakes up from that nap.
She's staring at the beast. What's she gonna do?
She's doing what she thinks is right.
Listen to me! The ship has air for 52! Only 52! I came out here to see what you and I could do about that. Hunt these people down and line them up. Children first. Best you can. Do it! And I'll trade places with
What?
you.
Why would you do that?
I was on the last ship of Pharaohs. I didn't do enough. 52 people! Help me save that many.
Thank God.
Yeah, they like him.
You're tougher than anyone in the system.
Every single one of you knew. You were certain on the day you were born. Our life is hard. Now, there's air for only 52 aboard. There will be children, young women, and young men getting on. If we have to stay back, we have to stay back. So let's be tough.
He's
and
willing.
do what needs to be done.
For the belt.
Fuck, man.
I like this character.
I have my turn. Go.
Next group, go. I'm sorry, sister. That's it. No more.
Go. You've earned it. Thank you.
We're not finished yet.
Damn, man. Wow. That might be one of my favorite, if not my favorite, Naomi scenes.
That's a fucking powerful scene right there.
Well, because you also realize that she did the right thing, you know?
We need tissues for this show.
Yeah, that was rough.
Please, acknowledge.
Oh, don't blow them up. We just got out.
I got it! Alex, get me a clear shot!
Let me go out there and see if I can make contact. Whatever happens, it's not on you.
This is a harbor master alert. The somnambulist was not cleared to depart and is violating MCRN.
Holden, the somnambulist is pushing off. They're underway.
The second the somnambulist sticks its head out of the station, it's gonna get lit up.
This ain't gonna end anything. And our family needs our help right now.
Damn right,
Back.
Alex.
Canary in the coal mine. Are they gonna be able to go back and save all those people though?
Return to port or you will be fired upon.
Unable to comply. The station is in collapse.
Return now. This is your final warning.
We cannot comply.
Oh no. They fired a missile?
Yeah, they did.
Torpedo launch.
Here comes where's Alex? Come on, Alex!
That's the only way they're surviving.
Yeah. That kind of drugged out in protest. Yeah! Oh, they're getting hit by the shrapnel.
Yep.
It's better than a torpedo.
I got it.
At least Holden's conscious came back.
Somnambulist, what's your status?
Status. You're a son of a.
Good to hear you two. We're being target locked.
We'll target lock them back. Every ship up there, every PDC and torpedo we got.
He doesn't want to fire at the Martians, but we gotta, Alex, if you gotta survive.
All right. Give me an open channel.
What happened last time you had an open channel?
This is
He
the warship.
blurted out the Mars.
You're aware of our capabilities more than anyone. Any ship that opens fire on us will feel the sum total of our state-of-the-art Martian arsenal rammed up its ass. We'll all die together. Stay clear.
Ah, he's serious. Man.
Damned.
You notice that the lock from enemies is blue instead of red? You gotta learn to trust the crew, even if they killed your husband by accident.
She's had a rough day. She's had the roughest day out of anybody else in the show, I feel like.
Well, she clearly lost faith, but, you know.
Yeah, it's been an emotional roller coaster for her.
Yeah, it is. So it's gonna end right now, isn't it?
God, I hope not.
It's that music.
Still a shame because they could have saved 300, you know? Potentially. I know it's still more than just.
What is that?
It's the monster attached to the side.
What the fuck?
I think you were right. I think it was the monster attached to the side.
All right, I need a second.
I didn't see it. That's the only thing it could possibly be.
All right, let's start this episode
You want to
discussion.
rewind 10 seconds?
No.
It's called The Monster and the Rocket, so I mean.
He's like King Kong, just on top of the skyscraper.
So we started this episode with the party split up, and they were looking. The Rocinante crew was looking for Project Caliban, and they were unable to get a successful shot on it. Holden was very hell-bent this entire episode on killing the creature as soon as possible, no matter what. Where Prax was like, that could be my daughter. I need to talk to her.
Or try, at least.
Yes.
Yes.
Whatever happens to me, happens to me. You could shoot it after. Just let me try, because that's my daughter. Which, you understand. As a parent, he wants to try to save his child. If he could even talk to her and if she has any sort of, sentience left in her, he probably, would be fine with that. Unfortunately, who knows what's going on? And it was leading them into the Ag Dome, I think it was, which is where they used to live. They were a lot. They didn't live there. The dad worked.
Yeah, I think, whatever the case it. Yeah.
Which I think the resemblance there is that becomes like her safety place, a cave, because that's where she knows most, because she spent most of the time there with her dad.
Well, Alex aptly pointed out, what if this is a trap and it wants us to follow it in here?
So we could jump on the ship. Who knows? Who knows, honestly. We had the crazy scene of, we thought Sadavir was becoming humanized, where he was talking to his son, and he wrote a note. We thought he was either going to kill himself at first, or he was just getting ready for being arrested. No, he was ready for declaring war on everybody.
It was a good old...
It was a bait.
Well, no, they did
switch.
I think that they did a really good job writing Sadavir in this episode, because him becoming humanized makes it more relatable that now that he's backed into a corner, he's going to essentially
lash out.
He's gonna get convicted of treason and be killed. So what else can he do except commit more treason, and in hopes to save his own neck and I guess his ideal of Earth, because he did everything he could, even though he murdered a Martian defense minister.
Well, let's talk about that too, because
threw it at Mao and was like, "You ain't got any friends. I'm your only friend. Come back to me, or you're dead."
So
what's the worst that they're gonna do? Kill him? He's already gonna die.
Mao dumped him and said, "I don't need you anymore. I have other partners who were more trustworthy."
Anymore.
So he went and killed the partner that he knew, which was the Martian defense minister. Now, if word gets out that the Secretary of Earth killed the defense minister of Mars, that's war in itself.
Mind you, I want to point out two things here that happened. First of all, he also shot and blew up a Martian ship.
Yeah, he blew up the Black Ops ship.
Yeah,
the impressive part here is that they were able to destroy a Martian ship on Ganymede from Earth.
Wait.
Just to remind
and
you,
not just that,
how deadly their arsenal is, that he's like, and I can shoot one at you right now.
But not only that, but no one saw the missile that blew up the Black Ops ship.
Yeah.
It was
they're just like, what happened to it? It just disappeared.
Yeah.
It literally, he blew it up.
Stealth missiles.
Literal stealth missile. And it's not like it's like stealth to long range sensors. There's 20 at least ships floating around Ganymede.
And if it was launched from Earth to Ganymede, which is a moon on what planet? It's Ganymede?
Well, we don't know
where it launched from. But the fact of the matter is like there's 20 ships of each faction, hypothetically, with active scanners checking every movement, and then all of a sudden this missile's like,
and people are like, "Hey, where'd it go?"
Yeah, it's crazy. And then
Alex is like, it seems like it's still the heat signatures there, except it's in a bunch of pieces." And it's like, Alex, it blew up, bro.
And let's talk about how far medical science has gotten to the fact
print
that
a new liver.
They print a new liver, but they can also make a drug that takes an enzyme and turns it into something that causes you to have a heart attack.
I mean, obviously the delivery mechanism for the heart attack is obviously more advanced, but there's strong theories that the CIA's had that since the 60s.
Yeah, it's
because of all of the people that coincidentally just have heart attacks.
Yeah,
as soon as they start interrupting the CIA.
Now, there's a big thing about that too. We learned that Courtyard somehow got Avasarala's daughter, son
Son.
killed. I don't want to say daughter. And we saw, that is probably why we learned that's probably the reason why he's so adamant. I gotta help her because he's like, I owe her a debt. I killed her son by accident in some way. Maybe he blew a mission or something like that.
Or
Who
bad
knows?
intelligence.
Exactly. Now, on top of that, we learned in this episode
that Gunny really likes cucumber
yes,
sandwiches.
this is exactly what I was actually going to say. Gunny probably being on Mars.
No, but
she probably hasn't had that good food.
Yeah, I mean, at most they'll have some sort of hydroponic setup, but Mao's mouse it probably has like authentic earth cucumbers grown in proper minerals and then fresh white bread. I mean, he's a billionaire.
Yeah,
Even if he's on the run, he's got fresh cucumber sandwiches.
Yeah, I'm sure.
It probably tastes a lot better than what the Martian military feeds their people.
And we saw Naomi is so willing to do whatever she wants, what she believes is right. She drugged Amos. She literally drugged Amos.
Well. Obviously, at the conclusion of this episode, clearly Naomi made the right call.
Yes.
Right?
Yes, but she's still she's such a such a person for her, I don't know what to call the word is martyr. I don't think so, for her causes that she believes in, that she's willing to she was willing to die, but that guy said no, you must go. That guy was the MVP of this episode, I think, in my opinion.
Well, there's a sub theme for this episode, and it's obsession with righteousness. Like Holden is on a righteous quest, and he's becoming obsessed with it, and it's leading him to do what he did in the Ag Dome and keep yelling at Alex and everybody and fight them and be like, no, we have to kill it. Naomi is also having that, where she's obsessed with saving people because it's the righteous thing to do that they didn't do on Eros. So it's a sub theme within the episode, and I'm sure there's something else I missed, but I know there's those two.
Say atonement. Right?
Yeah.
Like they're trying to
Actually,
atone for the mistakes
for the failures
they have made in the past. Holden's being allowing the proto-molecule to get out into the world, and Naomi's for leaving all of those people to die.
Yeah.
Well, here's the way I'm looking at it, actually. So the parallels for me would be Melissa, I believe the name of the pilot, to Holden. She hated Holden. And, she was so willing to help these people, save them, until she found out she can't do it, and she doesn't want, and there's a riot might, happen if she tells them only 52 can come. So she's like, you know what? F it, we're leaving. Holden was like, I'm going to kill this proto-molecule creature no matter what. Could be your daughter, I don't care. F it, we're killing it. Whereas Naomi was like, I have to save as many people as I can no matter what. Just give me a chance, I'll die for it.
Yeah.
And Prax was, this might be my daughter, I need to save her no matter what. I'll die for it.
I feel like Prax kind of took a backseat this episode.
Well, he tried a few times. He tried to
I know, but like
we saw
but that's what happens in a dynamic where someone is obsessed with their own righteousness and is pushing for that at the moment, is that no one, unless you are also with that same obsessive righteous energy, you're going to be in a backseat to that person for whatever journey you're on.
Yeah, and
whether it's a conversation or a whole quest.
And we got good confirmation this episode that Alex is willing to shoot Martians for the command, the cause, is he locked onto every single Martian ship and was willing to go,
to be fair, he's like, well, I'm gonna die anyway, so might as well.
But we usually see it, he's been the most
level-headed,
not level-headed, but most, I would say,
nationalistic,
essentially. Yeah, besides Naomi.
Oh yeah,
Naomi's very nationalistic too, but he's like, born and raised Martian baby.
His blood runs red.
His blood runs
Mars.
red for Mars, yeah. And he sees blue when he sees enemies, Earth. But
and while Naomi is just like the freedom fighter, like
Exactly.
idealist, she's like, we need our nation.
Exactly what I was thinking, and it's cool to see. At first he was like, Mars doesn't have this weapon. There's no way they're doing it. We need a weapon of our own, just in case. And it turns out this was Mars's weapon too, and they're using it. And I guess once he figured that out, he kind of dropped a little bit. He was kind of like, okay, you know what? We'll do what we have to do, because he's like, I can't trust anybody except those I know myself. My family group, and it's just you get this development where the characters in the beginning they didn't trust each other and all that stuff.
There's been a lot of development on that end.
And in this episode, Naomi walked away from Holden because she hated, the decision he made. He wanted to kill the molecule. She wanted to save people. He thought he was saving people. She wanted to save them directly.
No, a follow-up question though.
Yeah.
He did come and save.
That's what I was
going
going
to
to say. That's what I was going to get.
He did come and save the day.
Yeah.
But do you think she will forgive him,
No.
or will she still be mad that they could have saved more people had he been there?
She's gonna be mad that he probably could have saved more people if he just came.
Well, that's the thing, right? Is that distinction really comes down
Naomi.
to the person who would be mad, right? And I think Naomi, at the end of the day, is a practical person and is understanding enough that she won't like hate him for not saving more people, because you can only
He did show up.
He showed up.
showed up and he saved what she saved, which means that without all of like the reality, the simple fact is she cared about 52 people. He also helped save her 52 people.
Now-
Yes.
So at the end of the day, that's going to be a win for Holden in getting Naomi to not be as upset with him.
Devil's argument, devil's advocate. If the Rosinante just flew up to the station, the Martians would have seen them.
There's a lot of things, but I mean, I don't think Naomi is going to get pissed off at Holden.
Because that's my other thing. The only reason, one thing too is if they went to go try to save these people on the station, docked up and opened the airlock, pretty sure the Martians would have been like, "Hey."
Plus,
I mean,
also,
anything's possible.
for good writing
Hey.
purposes, I mean, they gave that absolutely powerful scene at the dock.
Yeah, it was great.
Like, I was tearing.
It was the
up.
most emotional.
Yeah.
It's emotional part.
It was a very strong scene, and it wouldn't make sense for them to put that and tug at your heartstrings, and then the next episode, Naomi's like, "Why
not?
did you save them?"
Why not? They do the opposite. They make happy scenes and they take it away from us. So why can't they give us a sad scene and give us a happy scene to save it?
That takes away from the power of the sad scenes, Mikey.
Another highlight I really liked was Avasarala's quote on the ship of Earth's true gravity.
Yeah.
I thought that was a
It
really
pulls-
cool,
Yeah.
that was a really cool, deep, just awesome writing with like,
Which shows
that's the true gravity of Earth. And I was like, damn,
It shows with the Martians. The young generations, they may be brainwashed, somewhat dogmatic, the Marines especially for their causes, because we saw the younger Martian Marines a little bit brainwashed. But once they're given a little bit of like, information about something bad going on, like, Gunny was, they're not afraid to cut their ties with their home world. Whereas the Martians and the Earthers, the older ones, are willing to kind of.
I think that's a
leap there, Bucko.
But
that's what they're bringing up. I thought he said the young ones don't have the same ties. that the old ones
The
do.
young ones don't care about the terraforming as much as the old guys.
Yeah.
The young ones only care about they grew up in the dome, so they don't see a reason to turn it into Earth as much as the old guard.
Which which is show I guess what I was trying to say is Gunny, for example, was in space obviously a bunch. So were the younger generations. The older generations may not do travel in space as much, or some of them don't because their ties to Earth. Like Avasarala never left Earth. Really, we learned.
Well, I think she's older.
Yeah, she's like, I don't want to get on a plane anymore.
It doesn't seem like she leaves often.
Yeah. Whereas that's a thing. With other Miller was older, never left the belt. But the younger belters were like belt hoppers. Like
Well, you become accustomed to the world you live in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she's accustomed to Earth, whereas everybody, when you live in the space in the belt, you're used to
I
traveling.
don't think she's accustomed to Earth, and she isn't like the young ones the minister is referring to, anyways, because she definitely bleeds red. She's all about the terraforming.
Avasarala.
Oh, then I don't.
Never mind. All right, that was a little bit off.
I still think that the one scene, it was a comic relief scene, but I still love that scene when they got onto Mao's ship. And while Gunny's eating the cucumber sandwiches
in the background,
Avasarala is like, "Oh, I'd ask about the couches, but I don't want to run out of sparkling conversation." And Mao comes out and he's like, "Hello, Madam Undersecretary." And she's like, "Cut the crap. What are we doing here?"
No, she get to the fucking point.
Yeah, she's
and in the background, they probably told Gunny's actress, they're like, just shove your face full of these sandwiches and just look like you've never eaten before. And she's just like, "Oh, we're good."
Honestly, mood though.
That was great. That was
It's hysterical.
It's hysterical.
Because,
Yeah.
It's a super tense scene otherwise.
And she's eating cucumber. She's eating, cucumber sandwiches. It's not like caviar.
She was ready to go. They gave her the fuel to jump in front of Avasarala, meat shield.
She was ready to do that. She ate cucumber. She was ready to die.
Yeah. That's about all I had.
That's all I have.
Yeah, no, that was a solid episode.
I'm excited to see the finale because it's going to go crazy because we have potentially war breaking out with the creature leaving Ganymede and then all this stuff happening.
Well, if you want to look at the name of the next
you were
episode.
wrong.
No, I don't want to look at the next
You
episode.
were wrong. I said, do you think that we're going to have a proto-molecule crew member by the end of the episode? And while he's outside, he's technically part of the crew, baby.
I hate it here. We're gonna, wrap up this discussion. Thank you for anybody watching us. We are the 732 Review Crew, and I'm Mikey.
I'm Joe.
And I'm Mike.
Thank you for watching, and we'll see you for the finale of season 2 next time. Take care.
Bye.
Toodaloo.